father of the bride. I never thought I'd say this, but that whole experience was a piece of cake compared to the roller coaster I've been on this past year. I admit it took me a while to recover from the wedding, but eventually life got back to normal, which is exactly the way I prefer life to be. After the dust settled, I began to realize what a lucky guy I was. I had a wonderful home filled with memories and completely paid for, a wife I loved just as much as the day I married her, a daughter, independent, self-sufficient, married, working, happy, a son blossoming in the middle of middle school, and a son-in-law gainfully employed and very often out of town on business. Life was sweet. I felt for the first time ahead of the game. Then it dawned on me. I was a mere 5 years away from freedom. Soon I'd be a father with one kid married and the other off in college, and that started me thinking. What was I going to do with all that free time? Anything I wanted. Maybe I'd take up fly fishing, travel to exotic places, climb Mount Everest. I was feeling on top of the world. And that's when they lowered the boom on me. It was like that old joke. All those who think they have it made, take one step forward. Not so fast, George Banks. It was about a year ago when it all started. Well, 9 months ago to be exact. There she was, my Annie. Every time I saw her, I had to remind myself she was a married woman. To me, she still seemed like a kid playing house.
Well?
Tell him.
Your wish came true. I'm gonna have a baby.
We're pregnant.
What are we celebrating?
I know. That's what I was wondering. What are we celebrating, dear?
Well, it's just the first time the whole family's been together since the baby and everything.
Oh,
Oh.
Dad, that's sweet.
Oh.
So tell us, have you thought of any names for the baby yet?
Well, if it's a boy, we like Cody, Cooper, Riley, or Wyatt.
Wyatt. As in Earp?
Yeah. You don't like it, Dad?
Well, I like it better than Cooper.
Or Riley.
Hey, what if it's a girl?
For a girl, our favorite name is Chloe.
Chloe. Ooh.
Chloe? It's not even American.
Thank you, Matthew. We realize that. We also like Phoebe and Sophie. And we're still debating between Lucy and Fanny.
You're not considering any family names?
Yes, isn't the first son supposed to be named after the paternal grandfather?
Well, he doesn't have to be named John, of course. Any name on my side will do. We have an Andrew in the family. A Melville. A Jacob. A Jake is a great name.
Hey, you know what? They don't need any more suggestions. Their list is fine.
You're absolutely right, George. Anything is fine, as long as it goes with Mackenzie.
Wait a minute. I thought the baby's last name was going to be Banks McKenzie with a hyphen. Wasn't that the deal?
Would you like to go through life with the name Cooper Banks McKenzie? Kid's gonna sound like a law firm.
It's an awfully long last name, George.
Well, hold on. What are we saying? You're not going to hyphenate the last name? When did this happen?
Nothing's been decided yet, Dad. It's just that we think 2 last names is a lot for a little kid to deal with. And since neither of us want to forfeit our names, we've been coming up with alternative last names. Are Zinman, Zenkman, and Manis.
Oh, my.
Are you telling me I might have a granddaughter named Sophie Zankman?
Look, I have a simple solution here. George, Nina, you already have Maddie to carry on the family name. So why don't we drop this Banks-McKenzie business and just go with Mackenzie?
Or drop the Mackenzie.
Oh, well, now, wouldn't that be silly?
Well, I don't think there's any sillier than dropping the Banks.